Hi, Sherry Cheever here. You might notice in this video that I've got a little more hair than I did in the last one I did. That was the one for Spellbinders. Some little after Christmas, well, I'd say about the 29th of December, I had surgery for a little spot of cancer on my head. You can see here where the big circle is and the scar that goes down. So, kind of still letting my hair grow back. But I'm kind of excited it's at least maybe a ½ inch in spots now. But the point of today's video, the other day I posted a card on my blog using flowers made out of coffee filters. And a number of you, my readers, asked me to please do a tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how to do those flowers. And we're going to use coffee filters and the Ranger Distress inks. And I have figured out two ways. One's gives you a real bright finish color, and then the other one is more of a muted and a soft color. So, and I'm going to show you both ways. And let's get started. To start, we're going to use the colors, or at least I'm going to use the colors, Dusty Concord and Faded Jeans for my project. I have mini misters, Ranger mini misters filled with water, and I have my coffee filters. Of course, in my house we're never without coffee filters. So the first thing I'm going to do is swipe my inks across my Ranger nonstick craft sheet. And that's just going to be just a simple little thing. We are going to do what is called the wrinkle-free distress. And I have both my inks swiped, and I'm going to mist it with water and build up beads of color on my craft sheet. I like to use a lot of water. I don't know why. It just seems sometimes I use more than most other people do. So I have my, and one little secret I learned through all this is where we're going to die cut on the for the flowers. You want to make sure that you get ink along the edges of this, because that's where we'll be cutting. So I'm just going to lay this down in my watery mess and pick up some color. We're going to bring it up, and I'm going to dry it with my heat tool. Now, once this is dry, we're going to go back and pick up more color, and we're going to continue to do this until we have picked up all the color. Now, you'll notice that this sheet is very faint. The colors are soft and pretty. I think of them more as springtime colors. And while I was working with this, I thought of another way that I could make more vibrant colors. So I'm going to go, this is the second way, I'm going to go with another coffee filter and lay it out on my worksheet. I've already pre-mixed in 2 mini misters. I have Dusty Concord ink, a dropper full of ink and water in this one, and I use broken china for this one, and just put dropper full of ink in both of them and fill the rest with water. And as I'm working on this, I'm just going to spritz around the coffee filter where I might want color. And it seems that the color is more intense, and you can make it more intense. Ooh, I sprayed myself. And just keep playing with this to decide how you want your colors to be. And I kind of like that. So I'm going to dry this section. I don't know if you can see it all. I'm going to dry this now. And here you'll see these colors are more bright and bold compared to the ones done with the wrinkle-free distress. They're pale, softer, and these are bolder and brighter. And I don't know which one I like best, but truly like them both. For mess-wise, either one's about the same. So let me clean off my craft sheet. And I'll show you how now to fold to be able to cut our flowers. I fold my coffee filter in half this way, in half again, and then I can fold it one more time. And I'm using a scalloped circle nestability from Spellbinders Paper Arts, and it just so happens that it fits perfectly right here at the top. And I go ahead and I will run this through my Spellbinders wizard, and I'm going to end up with die cuts like this. Now, wasn't that fast? I've already had these done. When I pull these apart, you really will have to pull them apart, and I lay them out so I get the right side of where the ink is, and you'll be able to tell the difference. And I just start building my flower, and I layer each little layer on top. Oops, sorry, I forgot my pokey thing. So, and I have right here in the center, I have this big punch thumbnail push pin type of thing, and I'm just going to punch a hole right in the center. I want to be able to put these together with a brad, and I'm going to work it around a little bit, and I have brads here, and I'm going to put a brad in through the center and fasten it down very tightly from the back. You'll notice these are kind of flat still, and I'm just going to work them up, just work them loose, and kind of build some dimension into them. Now, one little secret I ran into the other night that I really liked, and it was an easy way to get them to take some shape, is I misted the edges of these flowers with perfect pearls and water. So I have my gold perfect pearls and water, and I'm going to mist the edges to make this coffee filter wet. Once again, I'm going to use my heat gun, so I may not be able to talk and you hear me, but as I use my heat gun, you'll see that you can form and keep manipulating the layers, and they will take a shape. It does get hot on the fingers. But I just keep playing with them. Misting a little more. Here, I've got some on my sheet. I'll just pick it up. Here you can see all the water. I'll just pick it up on the side. And this way you can manipulate them to take a shape. And as you can see now, what was flat is now a puffy little flower that you can use as an embellishment on your card, on any type of gift box. They're just fun to make. I hope you try some. And if you do, come back to my blog and give me a link on what you create, because I love to see what you do as well. And I thank you. Have a great day. And remember, life is short. So live each day to its fullest advantage and take advantage of the adventures of the day. Thanks.